Okay. What happened in court? What we got? Cancer. Maybe you guys had a court case. I don't know. Somebody went to court. Cancer, maybe you went to court? Or you have to go to court? What is this court case for Cancer? This is court case. Court case for Cancer. Do I have any other cards? Nope. No, I do not. I don't know. I should. Why is Cancer in court? Or what's this going on with Cancer? Somebody wants to avoid some sort of an ending. I don't want something to end. Something was supposed to end, it didn't. Something was supposed to end in disaster for you guys. For some of you Cancers, whatever this is, nobody was supposed to know when your worst fears have been realized. There's something that you're trying to hold on to that's gone. It could be a Scorpio, right? Or somebody could have... Somebody's trying to escape some sort of an ending, some sort of death. Or somebody failed to kill. Failed to finish the job. Give me more. Alright, we got one. Seven of Wands. Somebody is having some issues defending themselves against something that was done. You might be trying to defend yourselves against competition. Maybe your competition or whoever is asking you some questions about this attempt to end something. You're going to have to pretend, you're going to have to defend yourself against some sort of an argument. Right? So this is what you're defending yourself against, some sort of death accusation. It feels like an attempted murder. Give me more. Alright, somebody felt like I need to get rid of you because your competition. Seven of Wands, Aries, Leo. Somebody's a Leo. Somebody's a Leo. I don't know if they recruited a Cancer to off a Scorpio, something like that, or to end something with a Scorpio. This could even be a relationship. I want you to end something. This is my competition. I'm the King of Swords. Somebody's corrupt. Okay, so we could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. This person is corrupt. Somebody does go, it looks like, before a judge, but there's a corrupt judge here. This judge is corrupt. This judge is a con artist. This judge is susceptible to bribery. There's something here with a bad judge. This judge is unconventional. I don't know if this Cancer is a judge, but it feels like, Cancer, you're in court, but the judge that you go before is actually corrupt. So I don't know if that works in your favor. All right, there's something here where there's this big life change that you don't want. I fear change. I don't want something to change. I'm going before a judge, and this judge is dirty. I don't know if you notice this judge is dirty. I don't know if they're going to be dirty for you. I don't know if you paid them. It doesn't say anything about money here, but... Alright, the Hangman. Alright, the Hangman comes out. This tells me that somebody was operating out of selfishness. It could be this Cancer energy here, or there's something having to do with a Cancer, a Scorpio, and a Pisces. This is Hangman here. Somebody's waiting for a sentence. There's something where somebody did something out of selfishness. Somebody could be on an eye watch. Somebody betrayed somebody. Somebody didn't know. This Cancer could have betrayed, to be honest with you guys. This Cancer feels like, I don't know who this is. Either a Leo hired this Cancer to get rid of somebody, or this Cancer betrayed a Scorpio and they betrayed a Pisces. They're scared to change. They're scared it's going to cost them too much money. It's financial discomfort if this comes out. So they're like embarrassed by it, or they don't want this to come out, and they're hoping that the judge can make something, I guess, disappear or go away or something. I don't know. But this judge is corrupt, and so the next thing after that is somebody's waiting. Somebody could actually have some questionable parenting skills too. Somebody could have been questioned about the murder of a child with this death card. There could be something where there's a Pisces and a Cancer. There's some attempted murder attempt. I don't know if this is on a Leo, but I know that there's a corrupt judge. It could be a Gemini. Somebody's corrupt. All right, susceptible to bribery. I still, again, want to be clear. I don't see anything about money here. I don't see where anybody paid anybody off just yet. Just yet. Ciao. It's not here. Right? But I do see somebody could be waiting for some sort of a sentence. Now, I'm curious. This judge is corrupt, but you're still waiting for a sentence. So, I feel like one of the things this judge was able to do was prolong or stall something. Give me more. All right, with the Seven of Wands, we have the King of Pentacles. You could be the King of Pentacles here. Seven of Wands, King of Pentacles. You could be the King of Pentacles. All right, you might be somebody who is solid. You're practical. You're very wise when it comes to investing money. You have this person over here, this other king, who is corrupt. So this other king over here is able to hold something up for you. He might have some sort of issue with you. Give me one more, please. All right, we have the Knight of Swords. It comes up. Somebody's fast talking. I don't know why is this king here with these knights. Clarify the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. I feel like yep, okay, susceptible to bribery. I got it. This one went and paid somebody. This Libra, Aquarius, Gemini paid a younger Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Knight of Swords. They talk fast. You know, basically they get the draws and leave. Okay? And they go town to town doing this at the direction of this King of Swords who's bribing folks. Three of Swords. They go around breaking hearts. So they want somebody to be brokenhearted and depressed. This could be the plan. This was part of the plan, I guess, to try and off somebody. But somebody got a broken heart. This was the role of this Knight of Swords. This is what this King of Swords paid this Knight of Swords to do. Go break somebody's heart. Go break up a marriage. Go sleep with somebody. Or, in some cases, go bully somebody into having an abortion. Give me more. What's this King of Swords? In the public eye. Make sure somebody's depressed. Yep, this is what they were doing. Make sure somebody's depressed. Make sure they're sick. Make sure they're being ignored. Make sure nobody talks to them. Make sure they ill themselves. I told you suicide right there. This is what this Cancer was doing. This is what they wanted for you. They wanted you to go off yourself. So they had two older dudes and a young one try and break you. Try and make you feel like you were nothing. But this is the same Cancer. Somebody's name could be Twinkie or start with a T. He's sitting in a jail cell about to be raped by a bunch of men. So, do you really care? Okay, give me more. Somebody in the public eye. Somebody could be an Aquarius. They did this too. They wanted you heartbroken and all this other stuff. Eight of Wands. There's some news coming in about some fast changes for you or this Cancer. What are these? You know what? What are these fast changes coming in? So all of this that this Cancer put together, planned, plotted. Give me, what are the changes coming up for this Cancer? Five of Cups. So there's going to be some sadness, loss, and regret coming up for this Cancer energy. It says that, you know, you might have to abandon them. Or they got to abandon you. Something like that. Someone left you. It looks like you might be leaving them. They're getting left by somebody. A Scorpio is leaving this Cancer. Isn't that funny? I mean, nobody can hear how fast it all happens over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody sees that, but okay. Honey, when people want stuff to be how it is, they gonna leave it like it is. They ain't gonna touch it until it come back to bite their families in the ass. And it's really sad that you gotta be like that. That sucks. It's terrible. Until it impacts you, you don't care. Give me, well, now what is it exactly that they lose in? Because I see some regret. Nine of Swords. Recovery. They might be sick. Remember, I told you what's happening to this Cancer. This Cancer is sick. They're diseased up, sick. The same thing that they wanted for you. It looks like they slipped into the bed accidentally and got this illness, right? And there's some fast news coming in. You're going to hear about this, that they're in sadness, loss, regrets. This is the person that took off on you, trying to make you feel bad about who you are. This person is all diseased up. Their crotch is itching, okay? Rest and recovery. They're trying to heal from itching and scratching. Plus the Nine of Swords. They're trying to release some sort of mental anguish. This is them thinking about the stuff that they've done to you. This is them you know, not in addition to that, trying to reason with themselves. Oh, look what I went through as a child. So that's some sort of torment, psychological torment. But they're trying to recover. They're coming out of this energy, but they know they got themselves in trouble by coming for you. All right? All of this trying to be in competition with somebody else. This 5 of Cups and this 9 of Swords. What is that? Please clarify. Yep, 4 of Cups comes out reversed here. This person, this Cancer, now has a new outlook. All right? They may have a new outlook from somewhere, a new direction. Oh, okay. They might have a new outlook now that they're in jail. Or jail is a possibility. They might be looking at things differently now. And unfortunately, it's not until things strike, hit, or threatened against us that we start to see the light. Page of Cups here. A situation. Oh, child. Something having to do with a child. Somebody could have been volunteering somewhere where there are children. Something having to do with children, child, a new love. This is this Cancer. That could be you. Now tell me about this awakening. You had an awake or volunteering. I'm sorry. Tell me about this. Yep, something having to do with work, red tape. There was some failed project, a partnership, and they used a child to do this. There was a partnership. The partnership had the goal of obtaining property. And it looks like they were taking property from a child. It was a property scheme. There was a group of people that met up. They were hold on. When they met up with these people had ideas of future adventures and schemes. So how do we get money without tricking the masses without them knowing? Or adventures. Let's all get together on I don't know, Hallelujah 5th, and let's all jump out of an airplane. It's one of those meetings. It was a scheme or it was an adventure. In some cases it was both, but there's some group work that was being done here. These people could be at your job, part of the community, part of some organization that you could belong to, but they were out for property. So something about a property scheme. They had to walk away from it, poor Cancer. Guess you failed again. All right, now we also have here the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, this was some big money involved in this. It was going to be a ton of money. It was a ton of money. Tell me about this inheritance. Because they got to walk away from, basically, you got to walk away from trying to get this inheritance and find something else to do. Now they have to make some sort of a compromise. Somebody could be trying to make a deal with a judge. This Cancer may be trying to make a truce, but you don't trust him. All right, somebody might be trying to settle with you guys. You don't trust him. But some of you guys do end up calling it a truce, and it is a truce after discard, but you don't trust them. There's something where somebody needs to make some sort of a decision. Somebody might be giving up information. Somebody's giving up a Libra. Give me more. Yep. I'm giving up a Libra because somebody might be in prison right now for trying to steal this 10 of Pentacles. They're going to give up a Libra. This is a Gemini. Gemini is going to talk and give up a Libra. Possibly. I don't know how it goes, but somebody giving up somebody. Because it's like, listen, I got like jail time. And I got compromise here. I know we all tried to steal this money. I know They're going to tell them the plan, how it happened, who plotted it, who rooted it. They're going to tell it all. This one's going to talk. Word. Hey. Cancer, you snitching. Hold up. 8 of Swords. So you trying to get out of jail, right? Anything else? 6 of Wands. There's some sort of reward for the good news. I believe the good news out of this situation, if this person opts to work. Hold on, y'all.